Welcome back to Tower of God, irregulars. So, what happened in the last video? Our team actually arrived at the floor of death. Floor. I could have phrased that better. And after some tense moments against both Yura and Karaka, of all people, well, we knew that he survived. That wasn't that much of a surprise. We ventured deeper into the corpse of the administrator, but in the process of it got divided on one side between Bum and Hockney, and on the other side between Yuri on the other side, Yuri and the rest of the team. Nice start, Rohal. Anyway, let's just continue. Thank you. You guys saved our lives. And we are now seeing something completely different, namely what happened to Iwa and her people who got caught up in the whole Karaka versus Yuri fight. Don't mention it, I'm just relieved that at least you woke up first. But why did you help us? Are you rankers from the Yun family? Ah, we'll just leave it at that, since I can't give you any details. I was observing you all as per orders from my superior over there. And you should thank that woman over there for the fact that you're still alive. It was because of her flame that you all survived. Because of her flame? Yes, when you were caught up in Yuri Jahad's attack on the station. The thing that saved you all in an instant, all... Saved you in an instant, all from... Wait, let me read this again. The thing that saved you in an instant, all from almost certain death. That just sounds wrong. Nice start roll, ×2. Was the flame of the Eon family that was asleep within her body. Okay, no matter how many times I reread it. Anyways, the flame of the Eon family is an extremely powerful flame which is only passed down to direct female descendants of the family. My guess is that that flame probably activated momentarily to protect the life of its master. Of course, even with that power, it could only protect you from the fragments of Yu's attack for a moment. But I was able to save you all because you managed to survive for that moment. I see. Yes, she is still asleep because she used power greater than her own abilities, but she'll wake up soon once the power of the flame returns. But what about Rak, who fell with us? I don't see him. Rak? There was no such person there. I don't remember how I was in it so long since we've seen last seen work. What? I didn't see anyone named Rak. You two were the only ones that usually saved. Floor of Death, Part 4. Yeah, I don't believe for a moment that Rak is actually dead. That can't be. There was definitely one more person with us. He's a little alligator wearing red clothes. An alligator? Was there anyone like that, Yuja? No, I didn't see anyone like that. Although, according to the data that I received, there was someone like that on their team. But what on earth happened? I was sure that he fell with us. He didn't die, did he? Anyway, so you're positive that they're heading to the floor of death, right? Yes, definitely. I see. Floor of death. You really can't ever predict what that kid's going to do. This is getting interesting. Better go to the floor of death too. Chomp. The floor of death is getting awfully crowded nowadays. I'll finally be able to let loose after all this time. That's going to be interesting. Oh yeah, there was this thing too. What are you doing back here, Hockney? That voice? Martha? Crash? Crash? Oh, is someone in there? So that's just a suit he's piloting or something? My back. Hey, it's been a while, Agni. Still as short as ever, I see. Martha. So, what are you doing back in this hellhole, Agni? What the hell is this? What am I looking at? Oh, is that the body of the suit? And it's like some humanoid centipede? Not a human centipede. You come because you missed me? Nope. Looks like you still never lie. You're still living in this gloomy... Oh, that was Hockney. You're still living in this gloomy place? This is how all parasites like me live, since we survive by invading the body of a larger bug and controlling them. Oh, huh. Interesting. So this thing is a living creature, but he's piloting it like a meat suit somehow. His host has his host has no choice but to obey me as long as it's connected to that blue orb. Float. What do you think? Isn't this really great? I call it Manilag. This is not it really cute? I can never figure out your tastes. Still, I hope you don't mind me staying here for a bit. Carrying Bum around. Yeah, right. I do remember he used this new black hole technique to absorb Karaka's attack. But yeah, it took out a lot from him. Hmm. But who's this man? Is he a person that you met on the outside? I just happened to come in with him. Really, it's a good thing I put my life on the line to help you escape. Now that you even made a friend and become a real respectable person. I don't really know this man. He's just some guy who happened to come here with me because we share the same purpose. He's not a real friend in the sense that you're thinking of. How could a monster like me ever make friends with anyone? Orkney. There are far worse monsters that we've met. Okay, to be fair, we don't know his background story, so maybe he killed trillions of people. This guy's real friends must be looking for him right about now. I'm leaving, so if you find him, lead this guy to them. Where are you going? Going to South City. What? You're going to South City? Why? Hell, Joe will try to kill you if he finds out that you're back. Yeah, that's true. Hell, Joe. But still, I have to go. There's a piece of my lost picture there. You can find what you've lost on the south side of the floor of death in 2 days. This is what Emily told me. There's nothing that this device can tell you. I see. I came here to look for the red light, Mother. Uh, the painting is my soul itself, you know that. I absolutely must find that picture. Crash? What am I looking at? Oh, something crashed into the long leg here. Ah, ah. Sure looks like it. Suit is clashing against something. It's here. One of the guardians? Or gatekeeper. The gatekeeper. Oh, and meanwhile, Yuri and the others also face a gatekeeper. What is that monster? That must be one of the gatekeepers that Ogni mentioned? I mean, they look kinda cool. Looks like we have another interesting looking thing on our hands. What should we do, Evan? First, wouldn't it be better to leave it to the regulars? Since we have to get an idea of how much they can handle here. Can't protect them forever. Ah, that's true. Hey, you guys! Go ahead and beat that monster yourselves. You get your butts kicked here, then we're heading back. Yeah, we got to remember that she was very against them going to the floor of death. We have to beat that thing on our own? Isn't that a bit dangerous? But we only just entered the floor of death. I think we should try it. But Hogney says it's very strong. What are you waiting for? Let's get this over with quickly. Oh, that wasn't him. Oh, and Aussie. We have to go. We have to go in and find Bam and Haryun. There's no time. All right, and Haryun was also following her own agenda as usual. To waste. And a kick to the face. And Aussie? She's going ahead and attacking on her own. But it can't be that easy. Oh, she's even teleporting around. Avoiding its attack. And Aussie Jihad's special skill. Another one who learned a black hole attack? That skill, isn't that your chiffon sword? No, not the black hole attack. The one she slammed into Karaka. And did it work? It hurt it. They even have to protect themselves from the falling monster. Is it that? Hey, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Are you sure it's not Darcy is stronger than you thought? I guess so. Ish? Huh? Yeah, what? What is that? Is it firing something out of its eye? Let me check its face again. Nah. Let's just continue. Huh? What the? What is it doing? She is teleport dodging again. But it's following her. Wait, is that its main body? Okay. I don't like the way it's smiling like that. A small fastball. That thing may very well be trickier to face. But why was it hidden inside that monster? That very much reminds me of the angry ball during the game in what was it called again? Wooden Horse Station. No, no, wait, no, no. It wasn't Wooden Horse Station. It was in the train station. Or was it Ticket Station? No, it was the train station. Station. Anyway. Ah, that's main body. The grammar errors are everywhere. This is getting interesting, Evan. And not here to play princess. Yeah, what is happening now again? Swoosh? It's coming for her? No, or firing a whole bunch of blasts? But of course, she is easily avoiding it. Oh, oh, she got grazed. At least her coat got grazed. Your turn. You handled it now. I beat the monster, so I leave that thing to you. Honestly, I did most of the work, didn't I? Don't be ridiculous. I thought you said that the thing was the main body. Hey, you're just worried that your clothes are going to get ruined, aren't you? What should I do? It's a bit earlier than I thought. It, with the winding here, it looks like a very distorted light bulb. I think that's the look they were going for. Should I test this skill once? Come out. Oh, the checkered lighthouse that he was training. Inner core. What is that doing? Who is saying that? Okay, someone I know, unknown, I guess. Right, 7 intruders. The enemies took the bait. 2 of them are threatening. We'll get rid of all of them. Call Richie, follow one. What should I do? It's a bit earlier than I thought. Should I test the skill once? Come out. Inner core. The Floor of Death, Part 5. Yeah, but what does that do? What is that? The lighthouse? Split into pieces? What on earth did you teach him, Evan? Just wait and see, princess. I taught him a sneaky and vicious skill. Perfectly suited to him. Can feel some dark aura. For the reef, it doesn't look like there are any problems with the lighthouse even here on the Floor of Death. Bro, I'd like to ask you for a favor. Could you go stand at a spot where the lighthouse is shining and stick out the needle? What? Like this? Perfect. Just stay right there. His face. No matter what happens, you have to stay there like that. What's he going to do? That pawn is able to fly through the air quickly and even perform long-range attacks. And it's giggling, apparently. There aren't many people on our team who can face an enemy like that. But with this skill of mine... It's coming! Kun, what now? It's coming right at me. Wait. What? Sachi. Swoosh? Oh, that's his little scepter thing. And can he catch it with the vines? Ah! Ah! How much longer do I have to stay like this? Kuhn, I don't know what you're trying to test, but whatever it is, I suggest you hurry up. There, I have finished installing the lighthouse. Installing? Inner core, activating the mystery sphere. Eh? So he trapped it? Oh, what is that? A honeycomb sphere? I trapped it. Yeah, especially on this picture, it really looks like a light bulb. It's escaping. Boing. Can it escape? Huh? It went back into the sphere. Oh, it tried to get out of there and just bounces right back in. Huh. Boing. Lots of escape attempts, but it only ever ends up back in. Now boing. What the heck is that? Anacore. It's an advanced technique that allows you to perform the calculation of 9 lighthouses with just a single lighthouse. Okay. It splits the lighthouse into numerous sites, and each site handles different calculations. On a purely theoretical level, it's an extremely simple skill. Actually, it's a very difficult skill, since even dividing one site causes a massive overload. Anyway, with that lighthouse that possesses tremendous calculating power, that sphere filled with numerous teleportation surfaces allows you to capture opponents. The mystery sphere. Huh. Are you saying that that regular kid is able to use such a high-level skill? Of course, it was too hard. That's why I upgraded the lighthouse. Use the Class A kit made secretly in the factory to enhance it, and Inner Core upgrade kit. An Inner Core upgrade kit. It's an amazing kit that upgrades an ordinary lighthouse to one which uses an Inner Core. Just so you know, it's extremely expensive and illegal. So you gave it to that regular. That's not like you, Evan. I had no choice, it was the most fail-safe and effective method. Plus, I could just say that you made me do it. Plus, I could just say that you made me do it if anyone asks about the legal part. I told you, here on the floor of death, there's a good chance that even we may be in danger. Think about which regular is in position to help us the most. That's a good point. It's the light bearer. Haven't you intend on trusting him with supporting us? Yes, I plan on trusting him with supporting us. Although you may say that it's a ridiculous idea. That guy will definitely be helpful. This is fun. But what's the plan after capturing it inside? Just keep it there? Suddenly it tries to escape a lot. Shall we end this now? Changing mystery sphere mode. Red crystal. It turned red. That thing seems super angry. Crash? It's getting faster. It's racing to one of the honeycombs. Bro, no matter what happens, hold on tightly to the needle. What? It will be out soon. Oh, is he planning to teleport it straight into the needle? Like to use its momentum against it? Whoosh. Pang. Oh, there it comes. Huh? What the hell? What's going on? Whoosh. And yeah, it stabs itself right onto the needle. Ooh, eye first. Uh, Crash. Ah! Congratulations, bro, you killed it. What's going on, Cool? Why is the thing suddenly right in front of me? Red mode. When my opponent charges with tremendous power to break through the sphere, I can use that power against it and teleport it wherever I like. It's red mode since the sphere turns red. Seal off the enemy and teleport it to the desired place with the enemy's force. It's not a powerful means of attack, but it's a faithful skill for the role of the light bearers as an assistant. It would take a tremendous amount of effort for even the strongest opponent to break through that sphere. Hey, stop acting so cool. Come and let's head inside. We have to find Bam, you know. What? Are you jealous? Sure looks like it. They go in. Meanwhile, Crash. The Manilag is also fighting against the Gatekeeper. Yes, well done, Manilag. Here it comes. It will move upwards to the right in a zigzag. You'll hit it dead on if you swing in 10 seconds. Okay. Eh? So the gatekeepers seem to be all the same. And it's impacting the hammer. Yes. Slam. Did it work? Oh, one shot. But that's a fourth wall break. His armpit is talking. Had forgotten how remarkable they are, these eyes of yours. Are you using them again? A bit. So you can literally see the future? We won't be in danger unless we get rid of that thing quickly. Since a Richie level gatekeeper will come, I mean. Ah, there are different ranks of them. Alright, let's keep going with this energy. Let's at least head to the hall together. I wonder if those guys are okay. If they act carelessly, they will be hit by the Richie. Martha, I'm fine, so just help that guy's companions. You're fine? To go to the hall by yourself? Have you forgotten you're no longer just another bug crawling around here? Yeah. In order for you to get into the floor of death, the final gatekeeper at the entrance to the hall will probably ask for your soul. Yeah. Try my best to hide you and get you into the hall. Until then, stay with me. Thanks, Mata. Alright. Ooh, yeah, they did mention that to get into the floor of death, someone needs to die or serve as a sacrifice. So how will Yuri and the others do that? Or Karaka and Yura for that for that matter. That's probably bum. This place is dark. Light. That light that was calling me. Where could it be? We finally arrived. This giant bug is so fast. Of course, it doesn't have all those legs or nothing. What does having lots of legs have to do with being fast? Aren't the two related? So you don't know. Where is this? Alright, now how am I going to trick him? No, a blue light bulb now. What am I even looking at? What is this all? The final gatekeeper, apparently. Oh dear. Either this is incredibly large or it's a matter of perspective. Certainly a cool design, though. Are you on that giant bug trying to get into the floor of death? I am the final gatekeeper. The living may not enter this place. The dead must tell me their soul's name that has been assigned and where they are belong to. Martha! Julio, Martha! As a parasite, keep an eye on intruders. I plan on heading back home after finishing this task. Please let me in. Hockney? Are you awake? Where am I? Where are the others? Be quiet for a minute. I know you must have a lot of questions, but just be quiet for now. If that guy finds out that we're inside this giant bucket, it will only complicate things. He's known as High Richie Monk, the final gatekeeper. High Richie Monk? That. Anyway. If he finds out that we are riding in this bug, he tried to take away our souls. Take away our souls? Hey, how can you get the effect of 9 lighthouses with just one? Isn't that cheating? How could you only learn such sneaky skills? You're just jealous because you want my skills so badly. I don't envy that kind of skill at all. You can't do anything without a fisherman anyway. Well, that's not exactly incorrect. But Enakor has one more secret that I didn't tell the princess. Ooh. About the existence of an ignition weapon named Beta within Kuhn's lighthouse right now. Alright, I completely forgot that they are still carrying him around. Huh. He's been apart in the lighthouse for ages just to get on the Hell Train, since that way he would be seen as a weapon and allowed on the Hell Train. Oh, so that was the point of keeping him in there. Keeping him in there. But his presence happened to be the solution that allowed Kuhn to use Enakor. It's thanks to his support as an ignition weapon that Kuhn was able to perform the calculation for Enakor, something impossible for all regulars to handle. The fact that he was in the lighthouse was extremely lucky, since ultimately the calculation for Enakor was made possible with his help. So, strictly speaking, the current Enakor is practically a collaboration between Kuhn and Beta. It feels so stuffy in here. Because of that, Beta's lighthouse is the only one that can use the true inner core, and even that would be unusable if it became overloaded. Inner core would be unusable if that lighthouse were ever attacked. This is a critical weakness. Still, it was an unexpected bit of luck that that boy is able to use inner core. He should be able to make good use of it as long as his weakness is not exposed. Huh? I thought I saw something approaching at a distance. Sure enough, look what we have here. It's a giant stag beetle? Not only one, judging from these things behind it. These look kind of tough. The Floor of Death, Part 6. Entrance hall to the Floor of Death, Bum and Hockney's roof. I still wonder what that thing is. Is that just a pillar he's sitting on? No, he was floating in front of it, I think. Looks weird. Now, hurry up and let me pass. Wait. He'll take our souls? What do you mean? He's the final gatekeeper. He guards the entrance to the hall and steals the souls of anyone who tries to enter. Gatekeepers are kind of a systematic group divided into watchmen, eyebugs, and giant leeches. So around here everything is pretty much insect themed as opposed to aquatic. Oh, and we have seen one eyebug looking at the battle. When you defeat a watchman, an orb comes out of them to buy time, while an eyebug determines the location of the enemy and calls the leeches. Oh, okay. So that's currently happening with Yuri's group. Leech gatekeepers are giant bugs without a soul or ego. That's why they don't die, no matter how much you attack them. That's problematic. The people on the Floor of Death have also had their souls stolen, just like those leeches. They're trapped here with their souls stolen, unable to even die. We have to hand over our souls too in order to get in there. Well, damn. Plus, once you have your soul stolen, you can't get it back. In other words, you can't leave the Floor of Death again. But how did Hockney leave then? Because he was born there, he never had a soul to begin with, or what? Oh. But you left the Floor of Death. That's because... I decided that you, Parasite Marta, was not allowed into the Floor of Death. No entry. Why though? What? Why not? I'm one of the dead who has clearly offered you my soul. You know very well why you cannot enter. I know that there are 2 living people inside that giant bug of yours. I am the one who sees souls. You cannot deceive my eyes. So we are busted. The living cannot enter the Floor of Death, so those 2 people must also hand over the souls and become the dead. If you want to enter with those 2, give their souls to these divine sea fish. So, okay, they still have aquatic things here. They look weird. I knew it. I guess we failed to trick him. What's that? It's a divine sea fish that takes away souls. It's known as a soul devourer. Way too badass name for a thing like that. I want a plushie of them. Ride this giant bark back to your companions. If you leave now, you may be able to get away without having your soul stolen. This place is too much for you guys to handle. What? Then what about you? I'm going inside even if I lose my soul. There's something that I need to find inside there. Oh, since he was born inside there, he still has his soul because he never had to enter technically. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. Are you really going, Hockney? Of course, I didn't come all the way here just to turn around and leave. Then I'll go with you. All right, and he did say that this painting is his soul. So does he even have a soul to give? As he right now only has the incomplete painting? Then I'll go with you. What? There's something that I need to find in there too, even if it costs me my life. I can't turn back now. I felt some kind of light calling me when I entered this place. I have to find that light. 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 I didn't see anything. Did he see something on the way here? Why is he putting his life on the line to get on into the floor of death in the first place? Whatever the reason, I don't think I'll be able to stop him. Alright then, follow me. Creak. Like climbing out of the bug. So it's you two. The intruders were trying to enter the floor of death. Tell me your names. David Hockney. The 25th bum. Very well. Hand over your souls. They're tiny. So cute. Just stay still. They're trying to take our souls. You'll still go on living. Huh? And it's dragging out his soul and swallowing it. Huh. And now it's in that bulb of his. Gulp. Something is missing. No, it's also recognizing that this is not his complete soul. Eh? What is happening? Oh, oh dear. Bum still has all these souls that he received from Albelda. Yeah, I just double checked her name again. Oh no. But what the? Why do you have so many souls? I did not even think of that. Oh, wow. Several souls came out of one person. Who on earth are you? Ah, those are the souls that I got from Hotchin's clone. Could I just leave my soul only? The easiest deal with the devil ever. I want you to sell me your soul. Yeah, sure, I got about 1 million of them. Which one would you like? That's hilarious. Okay, but of course Bum is way too nice for something like that. I have to protect these people's souls. Who are you? Congrats, you made even the gatekeeper afraid. A monster? Several people have called him that, yes. He probably won't believe me even if I tell him about Fortune. Still, I also can't tell him that I'm an irregular. Ah. I'm just an ordinary regular. I leave my soul with you, so please let me in. Still can't get over this picture. This is just hilarious. Request denied. Lots of bamboo spears. It's the bamboo spears. The final gatekeepers, Shinzo bamboo spears. Uh, uh, can they defeat the gatekeeper? Huh? That red light. I'm going to have to test you. Spears rain down on them. It's coming! The bamboo spear is coming! What's your position? I'm a wave controller. Then you must be able to use Shinzo. Send as much Shinzo as you can right into the center of that bamboo spear. There's no way to avoid it anyway. The only way to destroy it is to aim for the empty center. What? You want me to attack its empty center? That's the core of those bamboo spears, just trust me. Shinzo, black hole sphere. Smash the center. With the bamboo sphere. That worked. As much Shinzo as possible. He defeated my Shinzo bamboo spear with one shot. Oh! Did it work? Just one shot of Shinzo? Didn't look that strong. What's that shining Shinzo over there? That is some unique Shinzo. I can sense its mysterious power even from that single shot. The boy with the souls of several people within his body, who uses a mysterious item in Shinzo. This is an extremely suspicious intruder. Cannot allow him any further inside. He's firing many spears now. Who's... Oh. That's enough, final gatekeeper. Flinch. Ooh. That got his attention. You have been ordered to let them inside alive. What? Who said that? The hermit in the North City. Garam. I really should note down these names. Okay. Garam, North City. Why would she suddenly take interest in outsiders? Meanwhile, fighting the supposedly immortal leeches. Can't believe they broke through Leech Falawan's strong armor so easily. These guys are much more powerful than I thought, but it doesn't matter. Leech Falawan is immortal. We will never defeat it no matter how much they attack. These monsters are coming back to life. Is resurrection a trend nowadays? Oh, that's probably Garam. Certainly looks like a she. This kid sure is persistent. Why does she have knives sticking in those eyes of hers there? But he'll end up regretting it if he keeps showing off his power there so thoughtlessly. What would you like to do? Just leave him. There's no need to save him when he's choosing to run in here of his own accord. He seems very confident. But he'll end up dying at this rate. Huh. She looks like a coon. Cute, also. I'm going to go meet that boy. I want to see for myself whether he's real or not. And also following the trend that the choice of shoe wear kind of signifies nobility, she does seem to wear high heels. Hard to tell in that uh, panel. Hmm. And a long time has passed since he killed the administrator here. Now it's a tale passed down like a legend. But now a boy has appeared here with power just like his. Ooh. Could this be the start of another tale? Could that boy really change everything? Hmm. So how long is the video? Yeah, I think long enough. That should be a good point to end it. I still can't get over the scene with Bum's many souls. That was just hilarious. So, what do you mean there's not one soul in there? Ah, and this one is just great. It does these little callbacks so often. Well, of course, in this time it wasn't a little callback. It basically just happened that he absorbed all the souls from Malbelder. But yeah, that it comes back in this fashion and not just to taunt Bum with his evil deed of absorbing his the souls. Well, yeah, that was kind of surprising. Yeah, I don't think there's much more to say about that. Very interesting. The question is, how will the others get past the final gatekeeper here? Well, we'll see about that in the next video. Until then.